Hi all, welcome to my channel, back into Dillon's Den. My name's Craig and today we are continuing our Fanhome release of the Ecto 1 from Ghostbusters. So, I'm fitted for the part. I'm wearing my Ecto t-shirt, which was courtesy of Fanhome, one of the freebies to give you. So it just shows you how much I've got of this. I think I got it on like delivery 6 or something like that. Or maybe 8, something like that. But in today's issue, we are doing issues 3 through to 6. Okay then guys, so starting with stage 3 of this Ecto build, I'm going to get this bad boy open. And we are be doing the bumper and the fog lights in this issue. Is it me or is this packaging on this Ecto extremely tight? I struggle to get in every single one of these. Anyway. Right. Once you do get it open, we do have the bumper, 2 of the fog light casings, and I'm going to leave the rest of it in here because it is all marked up left and right. So when you do take them out, just make sure you don't get them mixed up. Okay, so first part, we are going to take the Ecto 1 license plate and we're going to fix it to this bumper. And that just slots in here. And we're going to turn it round and secure it with 2 BM screws. And we are going to metal, so I'll get that 3-in-1 oil at the ready. And we'll get that screwed in. And the second one's going in now. Okay, so once you've done that, you'll have something that looks like this. I'm just going to pop that to one side for now, whilst we get on with assembling the first fog light. And we are starting on the left side. So we are taking the first part of the lens and sliding that into position. Just like that. Okay then, so I'll just quickly zoom in so you can see how that sits in. And then we're going to take the first backing of the fog light, which is like the reflective part really, just the inner casing, and it is marked up L1, and we are going to put that onto the left side, so make sure you do get it the right way around. And we're just going to drop that into position just like that, and we will secure that with at either side with 2 AP screws. And there is one. So obviously it is only plastic, it's literally just to hold this fog light inside, so don't go too tight, you don't want to snap it, just enough to hold it in place. I have switched screwdriver because mine's a bit chunky, so I'm just using the one they supplied just to get down to that second AP screw, and that is a lot easier. So yeah, so when doing this, just make sure you've got a nice long one like this to hand. So next up, we are taking L2, which is the second case of the fog light, and that's just going to go on the other side, and same again with 2 AP screws. Yeah, so it is plastic, so you don't want to go too tight, you don't want to split anything on here. Just do it enough to hold its position. And once that is done, you'll have something looking like this. And that is looking really well. So once you've done that, we're going to do exactly the same with the right side. So I'll just speed this up and I'll see you on the other side. Okay then, so that's the right side now complete, and we're going to assemble the two fog lights to the middle of the bumper, and that is just simply lining it up and screwing it with a DP screw. So as you can see, just that, them two holes there just line up together nicely. So I'll just get a DP screw at the ready, line up best you can, and tighten that up. Okay, so once you are happy, you'll have something looking like this. And once you're happy, do exactly the same to the right side and screw it with another DP screw. Okay, so once that's nipped up, that is this section complete, and that is looking really well. Okay then, so we're going to get the rest of the bumper section from the previous issue, and we're going to connect these two sections together. So we're just going to line these two parts up just like this, and this is going to be held together with 3 DP screws, one in the middle and 2 little on either side. So one at the left, one at the middle and one on the right. So I'd suggest starting with the middle just so you can secure this in, and just try to keep it in 2 position because it is a bit big and a bit fiddly. But once you get that first screw in, it should be a bit easier because it will stay together a little bit easier for you. So there is one. So it is a little bit playable. Then once you've got that section lined up, I'm having trouble with these screws today. But yeah, get that in. And same on the last side. And once you are done, that is stage 3 complete, and that is looking fantastic. Okay guys, stage number 4, and we are starting one of the wheels. I believe it is the left front tyre, according to the book. So let's get this out, if we can. looking at it, it's not going to be nothing like the Illinois. So no water needed, and it's going to go together pretty easy as well. So there's our rubber tyre, and we've got sections of the alloy there, and this will be the cap for the centre of the wheel. That does look really well. So I'm going to pop this all out, and we're going to get this assembled. Okay, so first up we need to take the tyre and this section of the inner wheel, which is O4D, and we're going to push that into position, just like that. And then we're going to take the backing of it and line that up just like this, so the 3 holes match the 3 holes on the opposite side. So it's pretty much sandwiching that together. Okay, so once you are happy, we're going to take 3 CM screws and pop one in each one of these. And this is number 2. And number 3. And that is this issue complete. So just for safekeeping, I am going to keep the outer 2 casings with this wheel. So I'm just going to roughly line them up where they're going to be, and I'm going to pop this to one side. Otherwise I'll probably end up losing something. We don't want that. So yeah, so you get an idea of how this wheel will look when it's fully assembled. Okay then guys, so stage 5, and we're starting the gearbox now. We'll just get this open. And we will try getting here again. These Ecto. Oh dear. I don't know. Anyway, let's get started. So we've got various sections of the gearbox here, and quite a few fixings. Well, that is solid metal. Okay, so we're going to take O5C and O5D, and we're going to line that up on the front and secure it from the back with 2 DM screws. And there we go. So you might just need to manoeuvre the part to line the holes back up. Once that second one's in, that is fully secured in then. Okay then, so next part we're going to take O5A, this is just a little T section, and O5B, and we're just going to slot that longer section through the bigger bit, just like that. And then we're going to also secure that with 2 DM screws. Which are going to go in the same way as we put the part in. So we do have one here. and the second one just here. So next up, we're going to take the two sections we've just worked on, line them up together, and we're going to secure it with 3 EM screws. Okay, so once you've done that, you'll have something that looks like this. Okay, so next up, we are going to take the left side of the gearbox housing unit, which is marked up as R5E, and it should have an L in the middle of it. And we're just going to take this part and we're going to line it up with this section we've just assembled. And then we're going to secure it with a DM screw. Just like that. So next up, once you are happy with that, there will be a bit of movement because it is only one screw holding it in. And then we're going to take the right side of the casing, line that up together nicely. And once you are happy, we're going to secure 2 EM screws. Okay, so here is screw number 1 and number 2. And last but not least in this issue, we are just going to take part O5G, this is just this section here, and we're going to place that over the top. So it should just marry up nicely. And that will be secured with an EM screw. And that's going right in the middle to hold that in place. Okay, so once you are happy with that, you'll have something like this. And that is issue 5 complete. Okay then guys, so stage number 6, and we are doing the left engine block, dipstick and ignition wire junction. So look at that, nice Cadillac detail in there. And I'm just going to get all these sections out. And now first up, we are going to take this section here, which is O6 A and B, and we're going to line B with A in this part here, and we're going to secure it with 2 DM screws. Okay, and once you have done that, you will be fitting O6C, which just goes in the middle, and there's just 1 DM screw to hold that into position. And that is just going to secure it just here. So next up, we are just going to take the dipstick, and it is just telling us to slot it into this little hole. Just there. Now, it doesn't say anything about using any glue, it just says just to pop it in. I don't know what anyone else has done, but I'm just going to leave it for now. I might put a bit of glue in at a later stage, but for now I'm just going to leave it as that. Okay, so next section we're going to take this silver piece, which is O6E, and we're going to grab O6F, which is just this section here, and 3 sections here that have the fixing points. we are just going to slide into these 3 holes here. I'm going to push that together, and I'm going to turn it over and secure it with 3 AP screws. Okay, so once we've done that, we're going to take this little piece here, which is 06G, and that is just going to hook into this little groove piece here. And to hold it into place, we're going to take 06H, which is the section with the Cadillac writing. And once that's in place and secured, it will hold this little piece where it should go. So it is a little bit fiddly. Might be better just popping it on the table and getting everything together. So make sure the Cadillac is facing upwards, so it's away from the silver bit. So pop that small piece in, pop the cover over, and that should hold in just like that. And without letting it go, we're going to pop some BP screws in. There's going to be 4, 1 in each corner. We're going to take the gearbox assembly and the section we've just made, And we're going to line the two pieces together, and we're going to secure it with a DM screw. And once you are happy, that is stage 6 complete. So yeah, I'm just going to change my screwdriver tip just to make this a bit easier. Okay then, so once you've done that, stage 6 is complete, and this is what it looks like. Okay guys, so if you've enjoyed that and you want to see more content and you want to see this build continue, please remember to hit that like, share and subscribe. But for now, I'll see you guys soon.